Feeling like a different planet here across southeastern Arizona, maybe closer to the sun. Daytime highs well above 100 degrees. Actually, not too bad here in the city of Tucson. This is where Doppler radar has indicated at least the potential for a tornado. So once again, committed to keeping you safe. Please take shelter now. Go to your safe spot as this high pressure moves to the north and sets up shop just to the northeast of the state of Arizona, hopefully in that Four Corners region. That gives us that south/southeasterly flow that transports all that deep monsoon moisture our way. Away Christmas right in your front yard as we
quarter inch of snow here.
Yeah, quarter, and that was we're talking about maybe an inch an hour snowfall rates.
Oh my God!
I'm from the north, and that's pretty impressive stuff here. So I want to thank you as a meteorologist providing that for me, and I'm sure the kids enjoy the white Christmas as well.
Yes.
You may not have to set the alarm to watch Mike Tirico and Savannah Guthrie. You might hear some
the thunder.
Yeah,
bounced out of bed,
popping right outside of your bedroom this evening. Yeah, we're tracking. I wouldn't say unprecedented, but a very unusual monsoon pattern here across southeastern Arizona. We've been talking about it all week long. We can do a lightning count. This is just 1/2 hour. 534 lightning strikes just in that complex alone. And this is going well into the evening hours. This is what's going to happen over the course of the next several days, especially the weekend. We're talking about excessive heat. Now, that has not been issued by the National Weather Service yet. Wouldn't be surprised later on in the week if that happens. And then now we're turning our attention down here across sections of northern Sonora. That's where we're looking for monsoon moisture and signs encouraging starting to build. So maybe in about 10, 11 days when monsoon 2021 officially begins, we'll actually see some of those showers. Wouldn't that be nice? If you smell the smoke, you're inhaling it. If you have respiratory issues, probably a good idea to stay indoors, not to mention the hot temperatures. Put the mic here. Someone got checked into the boards, and the mic literally fell on the ground for a good old-fashioned, get this, mic drop. Mic drop. All right. What can I say? Tucson scored again, but I think Texas also scored. Score right now, 2-2. So let's. All right, so after our 6 o'clock broadcast, Matt, Brode, and I walked out the back door, and we thought, wow, it's kind of mild, kind of nice. Kind of felt pretty good. Not going to last. Not at all. I mean, we're June now, of course, a couple days before monsoon 2021, so you know things are going to start to heat up. But they're going to heat up, John, in a pretty big way. So this is right around the time that John and I actually walked out. I think I started this time lapse right here at 5 o'clock. All right, we walked out at about 6:30, but you get the drift. Not a bad sunset tonight. We had some cloud cover out there. Temperatures really not excessively hot. That's going to change. And look at that beautiful sunset. We thank to all our viewers for sending in those gorgeous shots. All right, guys, this is kind of my concern right now. I know it's Monday, but this is what's going to happen over the course of the next several days, especially the weekend. We're talking about excessive heat. Now, that has not been issued by the National Weather Service yet. Wouldn't be surprised later on in the week if that happens. Places southeast of Tucson this weekend, 100 to 105. Tucson itself, 105 to 110. In western deserts, forget about it. We're going to crank that 110 plus heat. So your heat risk this weekend, confidence kind of low right now. Is it going to be moderate? Is it going to be high? Confidence very high that it's going to be substantial, meaning at risk much of Metro Tucson. So always a good idea just to kind of at least once a year, a couple times a year, when we get into these hot situations, give you some tips. Look before you lock. Never leave those kids or the pets in the vehicle. Please stay hydrated. Limit the outdoor activity. If you have to be outdoors, do it early in the morning. Conversely, you can do it late at night. And finally, walking the dog, question mark, maybe think twice about it. Those asphalt temperatures can be roughly 50 degrees warmer than that ambient air temperature that you're experiencing right around this high. Meanwhile, triple-digit heat today in the city of Tucson, 104 up in Phoenix, 95 in Nogales. Let's look outside live, 10 o'clock on your evening. It's 84 degrees as we look at the bright lights of the big city. 23 is the dew point, southwest winds at 8 miles per hour. 80 Marana, 85 Westsiders, Eastsiders at 80, 81 Sabino Canyon. So it's comfortable. The air's dry. It's still warm, sure, but you know what? We're not seeing that real heat yet. Still 90 up in Phoenix. 70s for Wilcox, 78 down in Tombstone, 72 in Sonoyta. Tomorrow, really looking about the same as we saw today. Daytime highs into the upper 90s. Probably the western deserts once again right near triple digits. But one thing keeping us relatively, air quotes, cool this time around is this area of low pressure situated between Los Angeles and Las Vegas. High pressure to our south. This area of high pressure is going to continue to grow and really expand, giving us those excessive heat temperatures temperatures later in the work week, probably more into the weekend actually. Still looking for signs of the monsoon across the Sierra Madres of Mexico. We're seeing some good signs of it. So, you know, we always see, I shouldn't say always, but we oftentimes see preceding our daily rounds of showers and thunderstorms buildups in the Sierra Madres, and we're seeing that again this year. And let's be honest, this monsoon probably cannot be worse than the last monsoon. Forecast for tonight, mid-60s for lows, upper 90s for daytime highs. Into Cochise and Santa Cruz County, you'll top off with daytime highs in the 90s as well. 7-day forecast looks like this: 98 tomorrow, 101 Wednesday, 100 Thursday, Friday 103, and Saturday through Monday 107, 108, 109 respectively. Again, no excessive heat warnings issued yet. Would not be surprised to see some watches go out as soon as tomorrow. Again, I know we got to kind of grin and bear through these 72-hour period, but Tuesday monsoon 2021 starts, and like I said many times, oftentimes we need that real big heat to bring in the storm. So let's hope.
We'll deal with it.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you, Matt. All right, here's
All right, let's check in with Matt, who's got his eye in the sky right now, checking out a beautiful full moon that offers more a little later.
You got it better than I did. It's a super blood flower moon, right?
Just fabulous, whatever it is.
Look pretty good. Super because it looks a little bit bigger because of its orbit, a little bit closer to Earth. All right, a flower moon because we're late in the spring, close to the summer solstice. And finally, the blood moon because it's coinciding with a total lunar eclipse. So we got all the makings for a fantastic observation. But the one problem we have right now is some cloud cover. Not earlier. Thanks to Mike for sending this shot in from Ina and Thornydale. Next one, this is just a winner. How about Andrew Hooper calling this through the hoop? When I take a picture from my phone or whatever it is, the moon looks so big, and then you get this little like kind of bright spot in your phone, and the moon looks like that big. I don't know how these guys do it, but good job, Andrew Hooper. And moonrise was at 6:49 tonight. You can look over the Rincon Mountains there. It came up, and it looked good at first. Ran into some cloud covers. We're going to try looking for it on our News 4 Tucson Skynet cameras, but looks like we have some clouds rolling through right now. So here's the super blood flower moon, if you will. All right, sunrise or moonrise was at 6:49 this evening. The total lunar eclipse will go on from 4:11 a.m. to 4:27 a.m. and of course that's when the Earth blocks out the sunlight and the moon will appear that reddish hue. High temp today in Tucson, 97. 2 degrees above average, but mornings are still beautiful. We had low 50s yesterday. We had 60 today. 70s in Arizona's high country. No triple digits on the weather map. Trying to find that moon on our Skynet camera, looking from the west in La Paloma south, but again, it's running into some cloud cover right now. 82 degrees, last check at the airport. Dry air mass 14s at Dew Point, west-northwest winds at 9 miles per hour. 79 up Marana Way, 80 in Oro Valley, 72 Sabino Canyon. East Siders at 74, 76 West Siders, and comfortable down in Sonoyta, 69 degrees, 65 in Tombstone, and 74 in Bisbee. Some cloud cover tonight. That means temperatures stay up a little bit. Low 60s here in Tucson. The majority of the district stays into the 50s, but your cooler spots in the Sulphur Springs Valley, for example, Wilcox, down to 46 degrees for your nighttime low. Partly cloudy again tomorrow. Very similar tomorrow to what we saw today. Daytime highs right around average for this time of year, up into the mid-90s. But here's the problem as we make our way into the 10 to 11 o'clock hour. Those clouds starting to roll on in. These clouds do not mean rain by any means. It's just moving up the steady stream of upper-level moisture, moving up and around this area of high pressure that's going to keep us high and dry. Here's Futurecast. You can see 10 o'clock tonight, partly cloudy. And this is coinciding with the totality of the eclipse, 4 a.m. Looking mostly cloudy here in the city of Tucson. But please, if you're up, get those pictures into us. Love to share them with you. Plenty of cloud cover on your Wednesday. Then early Thursday morning, it looks like we'll start to clear on out. Forecast for tonight looks like this. Partly cloudy, low 60s for lows, mid-90s for daytime highs. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy in Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Daytime highs tomorrow into the mid to upper 80s. Low 90s, warm spots. 95 tomorrow. Sayonara clouds Thursday. Sunny. 96, 99 on Friday. Could touch 100 on Friday. Think it's more likely on Saturday. A little bit breezy. And then your long Memorial Day holiday weekend looking a little bit cooler, mid to upper 90s, actually becoming mid 90s by Tuesday, June 1st, and the unofficial start of summer we felt a lot more like summer in years past. 96, we'll take that. We could be 110.
It was brutal last year.
It certainly was. So Mother Nature treating us pretty well this go round.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Matt. All right.